don't know what that is. Might be a half dime. I don't think that's what that is. Oh yeah, it's a seeded. Alright guys, something big and round in this hole. Right there. Let's see what it is. Oh, no doubt. It's a cut real. Oh man, that's awesome. I can't believe it. Oh, it's the third piece out here today. Alright, that's awesome. I'm gonna keep going. Alright guys, I'm headed out into once what was a pecan grove, and then on the other side of that into the woods, and see what I can find out there. It's the site where I was the other day where all the iron was. So I've got the Deus and the 9-inch coil, and I'm gonna see if I can find anything in there, and if I do, I'll show you a video, and I'll see you hopefully at the first find. Alright guys, I'm headed into those woods, but this is a bean field that they plant during hunting season, and they plowed it again last year. I hit it pretty hard last year, so I just kind of come through here, and I got a signal here. It was just lead, chunk of camp lead or something, but in the hole you see that big black glass, and that's a piece of pottery. So anyway, all right, we'll see what we can find out here today. This is the first signs out in these woods. This big brick, I didn't see that the other day, but I know I've dug it before, so alright. It's kind of thick in here, but it's about as thin out for the winter as it gets. Alright guys, right there in that hole with this oyster shell, looks like a musket ball has been turned into a weight, or just a weight, I don't know. Big lead with a hole in the middle of it. Could have been for a cast net or something like that. Alright, I think that's a cool find. Alright guys, down in that hole, several pieces of something. It may have some writing on it. It's hard to tell out here. It's overcast, so it's dark. And the mosquitoes are out, but they're kind of slow. Down in that hole by the base of this tree, probably pushed it up. There's an old piece of a plantation hoe. Right down there under the surface, that looks like a piece of a stirrup. It's bent and then broken on each side. That's what that looks like to me. Alright guys, there's a good signal down in there. You can see all this oyster shell. I'm pulling up. This might have been a Civil War campsite, because I have found Civil War buttons in this area. But anyway, finally dug whatever it was up. This is it right here. Oh, I don't know what that is, but it looks neat. Wow. Alright guys, I thought this was junk at first, but I think it's a little buckle or something. Right here, because it was really close to the ground. I mean, close to the surface. Oh, actually, that's a shoe buckle. Oh, that's old. See those little points on it? Yeah, that's old and completely brass. I better be careful with that. Well, it looks old anyway to me. Yeah, look at that. Alright, that's an awesome vine. Man, and it's still, like, I can't believe it still swivels. And look, it was only like 2 inches in the ground, not even that, maybe an inch. I'm coming down out of this area where the pine trees are planted and towards, that's actually like a marsh inlet, and on the other side of that is actually a dam. I don't know if that's from plantation times or not, but there's several dams out here like that. And it's way out there, so I'm not going to go out there today. That's a good find. That's old. Alright guys, down in that hole, I dug this up. I'm pretty sure, see the inside of it right there? It might have been a padlock, but it's pretty much toasted. I hit it a couple of times just to get the shell off of it, see what it was, because that's a big rusty iron. But the way that looks, and it's hollow inside, I think that might have been a padlock. I'm gonna see if the brass thing is still there, the keyhole cover. Alright guys, you can see the locking mechanism inside of it, so that's what that was. So I can't find the brass piece. It might be under there somewhere. And I think I'll throw that in the bag, take it home, and see if I can find it. Alright, if I do, I'll show it to the ramp. A little lead ball. Alright, right here by this little sapling. Something in here. Oh, oh yeah, that's a button. Haha. Look at that. Got a little dome top on it, and the shank's still on the back of it. Alright, that's a good find. First button of the day. Alright, I was getting a good signal. And there's why. It's another old padlock. Heart shape iron. See it right there? And there's the keyhole. It's hard to see. It's got iron coming through it. Let's see. Anything else down in there? Nope, that was it. That brass in the middle of the keyhole was giving me a good signal. Alright, this signal was moving around on me. You can see how I spread the dirt out. I think it's right here. Somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, huh. Some kind of little clothing catch or something. I think that's what that is. See how it's got the little hole right there and the little rivets right there? Alright, I like that. See you at the next find. This is a faint signal. I think I just saw it down in there. It's a smash thimble. See it in the bottom of the hole? Yeah, that's what that is. It's smashed, but it's a nice looking one. Now, I don't know what kind of animal it would be. See right there next to that log? Those twigs have all been stacked up. That's not natural. There's a hole right there. I don't know what would be living in there. But also down here on this side too, see those? They're all stacked up. There's something living in that log. I don't know what it is. I also saw a hole over there somewhere. Could be an armadillo. Something like that. Not exactly sure. Hopefully nothing jumps out and gets me. Alright, here's one of those mounds, and you can see the oyster shells. And oh, might have been something living in there. Yeah, nothing been in there for a while. But I got something around over here out of this hole. So let's see what it is. It's right here. Well, maybe it's not round. Huh. I don't know what that was. Oh, it's a piece of a harmonica reed. Yep. It's hard to tell right now, but that's what that is. There's little reeds going that way. Alright. Keep looking. Well guys, this is a padlock day. That old iron heart-shaped padlock. This little keyhole, I don't see the brass on it, but anyway, that one is in a little better shape than the other one I found. So I won't break that one apart, but I don't know if I can clean that one up and do electrolysis on it or not. Same hole as that padlock as I checked the signal. It's a big old spike. And then, look at that feather edge, that green feather edge. Pottery. That's old. I'll keep that. Alright guys, I came out of the woods over there and worked my way back to the car to get some lunch. There's something down here in this hole. It's a pretty good signal. It's like a button. Oh yeah. Cool. I think that's an old tomback button. Oh, maybe not tomback, but it's still got the shank on there. Just a flat button. Alright guys, those woods were rough, so about 6 hours in there, now I'm back out. So, yeah, and I'm in the field, and I think I got something right here. Took a bunch of cans and stuff. Oh yep, that's a keyhole off of a lock, I think. Pretty sure that's what that is. I'll clean it up. Lost my toothbrush in the woods, so I'll clean it up at home and show you what it is. Alright, real faint signal, but right there, another one of those little tiny tacks. The shank's still on that one too. Alright, got something just popped out of that hole. Right here. Oh, looks interesting. It's got great patina on it. Probably a Rains guide. Not a very old one either, I don't think. You can see it's threaded right there. And then it would have run around like that. But it's got great patina on it. Look at that green patina. Alright, that hole right there, we got something. Huh. Another tack head or button. Yep, tack head. It's a little bit bigger one. Alright guys, in that hole, not sure what this is, it might just be a modern quarter or something. It's right there. Yep. Clad quarter. Alright, I was digging this hole, I think I see it. Right here. It looks like some kind of ring or something. Wow. I have not seen, that's not a ring. It's too small. But that is cool. Look at that. How it's shaped. Alright, some brick right in there and popped out a button. Yep, still got the shank, a little tomback. Yeah, tomback button. Look at that. Got the shank missing off of it with the little mounds on the back of it. That's an old button. I'm pretty sure the house site was in this field. The well's right there by those 3 pine trees right on the other side. So there's a ditch dug in here from modern times, and it may have sat kind of like right in here, but who knows. There's brick, all kinds of, like more over that way, nails and stuff like that. Alright, I missed this the first time because I think that tomback button was right there. A little cuff button. I went that way a little ways and then came back this way. Look at this. Yep, little tiny cuff button. Like a plain one. Has a shank on the back of it. Alright. It's a good find. Alright guys, it's a good signal. And I dug it, and I thought it was junk at first. But I'm not so sure now. It's a little tiny piece. Oh wow. Look at that. It's heavy too, it's got to be silver. But look at that. It's like a little leaf design. Yeah, it's heavy. That's got to be silver. Oh yeah. It's tiny too. It was an 82, yep. Silver range on the dais. Ah, that's pretty cool. It's an awesome find. Guys, came on the other side of the ditch in the other field. And here's a button. Yeah, it looks like the shank's missing off the back of it. It's a flat button. Alright, stuff out here on this side too. Found a furniture tack earlier. I didn't show it because I showed so many of those. Alright guys, right there was that button. Now I think I got a thimble right here. Oh yeah, exactly what that is. Alright, that's a big one, so that's an adult size one. That very well may be a lofting. I think I might see the wafers on the top. I don't know, I'll clean it up, let you know when I get it cleaned up. It's a little smashed, but not too bad. Alright guys, a little hot spot. Button, thimble, button. Still flat button. This one's still got the shank on it. It's flattened. Alright. I don't see a design on there. Alright guys, looks like I'm gonna get rained out. It's sprinkling now. So I think I'm gonna call it a day. But this spot right here got to be a little hot spot. So I'll have to hit this again some other times.